Well, a local Portland rugby team is frustrated after a major airline had issues trying to get home from a competition.
Celine Stevens spoke with one player about his experience, and Celine, this highlights a bigger issue with accessibility and travel.
Tim, Stephanie, yes, the Portland Pounders is the city's wheelchair rugby team. They were in Louisville catching a flight to Chicago to return to Portland last Sunday, but instead they faced delay after delay, and one player tells me the experience was made even worse by their airline not being equipped to handle their needs.
A nightmare, a fiasco, the worst air travel experience I've been a part of, and I've been traveling all my life.
This is Max Woodbury, a member of the Portland Pounders Wheelchair Rugby team. This is his 28th season.
So I've been playing for a long, long time.
Last weekend, he was in Louisville, Kentucky for a big wheelchair rugby competition. On February 16th, the team was ready to return to Portland, with the first stop on the way home being to Chicago. But just getting on the United Airlines flight in Louisville proved difficult.
We use aisle chairs to get on our flight. There was only one for the 20 athletes that were getting on and off. We requested multiple.
Once boarded, Woodbury says they learned the de-icing machines weren't working, so they had to deboard. They eventually were able to get back on the flight, but he says they were forced to get back off again due to the pilot's flight hours.
And it was after 12:30 before we got off the flight from the initial, that was supposed to leave at 5:45 or something like that. So
while the airline gave them hotel vouchers, Woodbury says they did not help them find accessible transportation to get there. This left many players staying in the airport overnight in their wheelchairs.
Sitting in our wheelchairs, which is not good for most of us who don't have sensation, there's a chance that you can get pressure sores. And so sitting in a wheelchair for long amounts of time is highly difficult and highly problematic.
A statement from United Airlines states in part that on February 16th, severe weather led to the canceled flight, and they have since reunited customers with their baggage and chairs. However, a statement from Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport says in part that United Airlines failed to meet their customer service standards, and soon after, executive leadership met with the airline to address performance failures.
We're just trying to live our lives just like everyone else, and there are certain accommodations that are required by law for us to be able to access everything that we can.
When asked about the aisle chair issues, a spokesperson for United said they did not have any information on that. The airport also says the individual airlines are responsible for all aspects of their operation, including coordinating accommodations for delayed or canceled flights and the aisle chairs themselves. Back to you.
Wow. All right, Celine, thanks very much.